Okay, I'm about to make oatmeal raisin cookies. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cream my butter. Now this is butter that I've let sit out at room temperature for about 20-25 minutes. So now I'm just gonna cream this butter. Okay, so I'm just gonna cream this butter. And this is 2 sticks of butter. And I'm just going to cream it until it becomes almost like a margarine-like consistency. As you can see now, it's becoming like a margarine-like consistency. And as you can see it's like a margarine-like consistency. Yep, that's what you want. Okay, so then I'm going to add 1 cup of light brown sugar. Yeah, 1 cup of light brown sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna add 1 cup of light brown sugar. And 1/4 of a cup of white sugar. Try to break up some of these lumps in the brown sugar. A few lumps in there. Should have done this before I put it in there. Break up a few lumps. Then I'm going to incorporate that. Break up any lumps in there. See how it's incorporating? That's what you want. See how it's perfectly incorporated? See that? See the consistency? That's what you want it to be perfectly incorporated. Try to break up any lumps you got in there. And then I want to take 2 eggs. I want to add 2 eggs to this. Okay, yep, I want to add 2 large eggs to this. Then I want to incorporate that in. Incorporate that until that's fully incorporated. And smooth. See, that's about the consistency you want. Nice and smooth. Okay. Now I'm going to add one tablespoon of Grandma's unsulfured original molasses. Actually, first note, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And this is homemade vanilla extract. Those vanilla beans that you see right there are from Madagascar, Africa. Took me about 3 months to make this, to get it to this dark color right here. Then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of that molasses. Try to get all the molasses off the spoon. Okay, now I'm going to incorporate it, mix that in, incorporate that as well. That's the consistency you want right there. Incorporate everything. I'm going to set this aside. Then, in a separate bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of flour. 2 cups of flour. Yeah, man, 2 cups of flour. One-half of a teaspoon of salt. One-half of a teaspoon of salt. Hold on 1 second. Actually, hold on a second. Nope. No, okay. Instead of the flour, not two cups of flour. You're gonna add 3 cups of rolled oats. 3 cups of 100% old-fashioned Quaker rolled oats instead of the flour. Yep, no flour. Instead of using flour, you're using rolled oats. Hold on. I think today, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. 1 second. Okay, I made a mistake today. Excuse me. It's 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay, so 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. You're gonna add to the separate bowl. One half of a teaspoon of salt. One and a half teaspoons of cinnamon. So 1 teaspoon. And a half teaspoon of cinnamon. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so now I'm gonna whisk these ingredients. Whisk these ingredients together. Then I'm gonna add these ingredients to my wet ingredients slowly. Gradually add these to my wet ingredients. Slowly add and incorporate these into my wet ingredients. Incorporate my ingredients. Incorporate these. Incorporate these. Okay, so now I'm going to take 1 cup. That's what you do. You want to take your faucet just turn the hot water on until it gets hot. So basically turn your faucet on until the water gets hot. Okay. And then fill a cup. Okay. Fill this with a couple of raisins. With one cup of raisins. Then you want to fill this cup with that hot water, with that warm water. Fill this cup with that warm water. Okay. Work them around a little bit. Work your raisins. This is so they're going to be nice and moist. Work your raisins around a little bit. Let them sit for about a minute. Rinse them off a little bit. Okay. Now I'm just gonna pour the water off of them. Okay, then I just poured the water off of them in the sink. Drain. So now you see they're nice and moist and ready. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add them to my mixture. So I'm gonna add my cup of raisins. I'm gonna add my cup of raisins to it. Then I'm gonna incorporate my raisins in there. Okay. Then I'm gonna add 3 cups of Quaker old-fashioned oats. Gradually. That's 2 cups, and this is my 3rd cup. Old-fashioned rolled oats. Okay, and as you can see, that's incorporated very well. Now this is a very sticky dough, your oatmeal raisin cookie dough. But this is my dough. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to put these in the refrigerator for about an hour before I bake them. And that's your oatmeal raisin cookie dough.